Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, we have the charger taken apart again. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been kind of catching up on the Camaro and the charger. Just basically doing maintenance stuff to them. Trying to get my, can I get this focus? Just trying to get caught up. The Camaro's been kind of neglected. It's now on like its 8th mail order tune. It's pushing 10 pounds of boost, and that's going to be on the low end. I'll probably switch the pulleys up again and see if I can get a little more boost out of it. But the charger was having an overheating issue. It would run just perfectly fine, and then out of nowhere it would slowly start to tick and creep up. Upon taking the motor apart, went to O'Reilly's actually and got, let's see, I don't think I had it sitting, yeah, right here. Went to O'Reilly's. This stuff's 45 bucks, and it'll confirm or not, whether you have a head gasket problem. It's a combustion leak indicating fluid here. It's a kit. What you do is you fill it up to this line with blue fluid. You take this vacuum hose here, you put the aluminum portion up in the top of there, and that cone goes into a vacuum port. You start the car, let it idle, and you have to make sure that your coolant levels are below. Let me show you. You got to make sure, because it'll stick down in here about, let me see if I can get the focus, about that far. So make sure your coolant levels are kind of down here. Start it up, and what that vacuum does is it sucks air through out of the cooling system up into the fluid, and if it turns yellow, you have a head gasket. You have combustion gases leaking into the cooling system. And it took about maybe 60 seconds for my fluid to turn yellow. So I knew immediately right there I had a problem. Started at 5 o'clock yesterday. Had it tore down to what you see right here by 7:20. And that's when I actually picked my phone up to look at the clock, so probably by 7 o'clock. So it only took me a couple of hours to get this tore down to this point. Really simple, really easy. It's not hard at all. I ended up, as you guys know, I was running a 392 MDS camshaft in this car with non-MDS lifters, and it gives you a bit of a vibration at idle when you mix and match like that. It was okay for a while. I still don't mind it, but I want a smoother idle out of this. It doesn't have that big of a camshaft in it, so I decided it was time to, I put a brand new set of MDS lifters in it with, they're used MDS lifter trays, but I inspected them, they're fine, no cracks, nothing like that in them. Other than that, there's really nothing else that's changed about the car other than the supercharger is ported a little more than it was. The cylinder heads, these are brand new Mopar Performance cylinder heads, and they actually have, if you look right there, they've got the channel name inscribed on them front and rear. The heads are ported and polished, so these have been cleaned up a little bit since pulling them off the car. Long tubes, as you can see, catless, full exhaust. No updates on the tune yet. I'm waiting on my buddy who tunes to get me done, get the Camaro done, and then I'm gonna try and talk him into tuning this. He said he wouldn't tune any more boosted cars that aren't Hellcats. So I'm gonna see if I can bug him when I'm there with the Camaro and see if I can talk him into doing it for me. But you know what? We will get a startup on the Camaro. I think you guys have heard this car quite a while. Headphone users, I'm gonna warn you now. Turn your volume down. So that is, as you can hear, it's running really good. Still got some tweaks and bugs I need to work out on the Camaro, but that'll be fun. Basically, other than this, guys, it's just been working on trying to move forward, get in the shop. I got a line on a shop. I'm on a waiting list right now. It's an industrial building area that they have bays you can rent out, and they're 1,600 square foot bays for a pretty good price a month. I won't disclose how much I'm paying or the company, but it's a really good deal, really good pricing. It includes electrical, all the the electric bill. It's actually got heat and central air, so it's a climate controlled shop. They told me if I want to put lifts in, I'm welcome to. Just when I leave, when it's time to leave, I remove them and fill the holes with concrete for the next guy. So what I'm going to do is, that was about a month and a half ago, I believe. So I'm going to give them a phone call here probably this afternoon, and they told me it was about a 2-month wait. I'm going to see if they are good to go or not, because then I can really start stepping the game up, and I'm going to start basically buying and flipping a little more often. So that's just a short little update. Just figured I'd it's been what, a month and a half, 2 months. It's just been busy working, trying to not really working, but I've just been busy with my projects, trying to keep up and finally finish them. I'm exhausted. It's like 90 degrees today, and it is not cool. I mean, I'm not saying it's hot, but Shrek's in my shorts right now, arguing with my ass over whose fucking swamp it is. So, but I got another project here too that we're going to be working on. This would be for the 11 to 14 guys right now for the Chargers. We are going to be remaking these lenses for the outer and the center tail lights in crystal clear, and then we're going to make a mold. We're making a mold of them crystal clear and them out, and these taillights will get gutted, rebuilt, and they will be what's called show lights. You're gonna be able to use them normally like you can any other way, but you're also gonna have your multicolored lights just like I've got for the headlights. You're gonna have them for the tail lights, and it's gonna be OEM fit and finish. This isn't gonna be your typical, because there's some guys that are doing this on the market right now, and it looks like shit. They're taking pieces of plexiglass, and if you look at this here, you have a contour here. All this is contoured. What they're doing is they are putting a flat piece of plexiglass over this. They're cutting this right here out, putting a flat piece of plexiglass here, blacking out the lenses and the housings, and painting this edge black. It looks like shit. You walk up to it and it looks unfinished. So my brother and I have been kind of slacking on the stuff, on doing this. I've got 2 lenses over there that are the outer taillight lenses. I've got to find me a center light. If somebody's got one that's not cracked, not chipped, but you're dead down here, let me know. I will get in contact with you and I will buy that from you, so I can further my my stuff here. So basically, anybody who helps with this project too will get a mention on the channel. I apologize if this is zoomed in so far too for the whole video, because this is an older device I'm using to record with, and it doesn't have all my stuff on it. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you later.